Welcome to day 10. Today we leave the pastoral Chateau Montfreville relatively early at about 9 a.m. or so and head to the town of Bayeux. The museum in Bayeux has a Battle of Hastings tapestry that shows the result of William the Conqueror becoming the King of England. This is after a battle with Harold, who seized power from King Edward's death. It's pretty amazing and in great shape, especially as it was made in the early 1100s. The Bayeux Tapestry consists of 50 scenes and is more than 225 feet long. While it's called a tapestry, it's actually more of an embroidery, having been stitched and not woven. In 1800, the panel numbers were written to better allow viewers to see the chapters outlined on the tapestry. While there are a number of replicas of the tapestry, and the original was moved throughout history, it wasn't until the construction of the new Bayeux Gallery that a final home was found in 1993. Not only is the Bayeux Tapestry historic from the Battle of Hastings perspective, it's also historic from a scientific perspective and Halley's Comet that was viewed at that time. Behind me is a cathedral at Bayeux, and this is a very critical location in history. What happened was King Edward was getting ready to die. He appointed William to be his successor. Well, Harold also wanted the crown. In this church is where Harold promised that he would give the crown over to William without a problem. Well, there was a problem. Harold decided he wanted the crown after Edward died. And as a result, we had the Battle of Hastings, where William finally won, becoming William the Conqueror. But in this church is where that promise was made and then later broken. Next, we head to the D-Day beaches and the town of Aeromarsh, and on to Omaha Beach. The German battle emplacements are relatively intact and give an idea of the view they had of the ocean during that D-Day invasion on June 6, 1944. While today the weather is clear with children playing on the beach, it was a different story during the events that turned the war in favor of the Allies. Next, we visit the American Memorial and Cemetery. It's very moving, with French and German-speaking visitors at that memorial as well. This is Pont du Hoc, and this shows where all the bombing took place on this point between Omaha and Utah beaches. All right, welcome back to Chateau Montfreville, and this is our last night here, and we found that we're probably living in the French version of Fawlty Towers with all the personalities there. You see the sheep behind me. Apparently 5 times now it's gotten out of the pen, and they've had to find out ways in which to keep the sheep and its little ewe from getting out. It's a master, apparently, of being able to escape at this point, 5 times today alone. We also found out that there's a guy named something like Hugh, who comes 12 years now, and he never gets out of his pajamas. That's right, he doesn't. He stays in. We saw him in his bathrobe. He comes every year at the same time for a couple weeks, stays in his pajamas. Now I'm looking for John Cleese. This has to be the French version of Fawlty Towers.